Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Rodgers. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Picked up there of 19 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll toss it to the right side to Algier. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one is caught by Scarani. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and the quarterback is this.
And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. Dexter Lawrence in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Rodgers now. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Now Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Blue 58. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Brenton Simpson in to drop him on third and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Justice Hill to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been effective with the ball in his hands all season long. The NFL's leader among quarterbacks in touchdown score. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third down and 3. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Start on the ground with Algier. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They bring Skoranek in motion. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second down and 8. 319. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Was brought down that pass. Going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Rodgers going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good. Field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, Jackson rolling right. And this one caught along the sideline. They say he's already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get back to Jalen Warren. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will get out in front 17-7.
17. Ravens 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Now Jackson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. And he's going to be very near that first down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now, Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's caught. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Ravens 14.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. That one's caught by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Always enjoy this time of year. Saturday NFL football. So let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Jackson now to throw on first down. Short, complete to Likely. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1. At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Metcalf pulls in that one. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Again, it's Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete to Watson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's to the tight end Hurst. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Steelers 20.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Rodgers. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. They try to pick this up with a run. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're off the tackle. It is 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Jackson. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Complete Metcalf with the grab. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Hey, middle.
3rd and goal for Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
defense was ready. The field is blanketed. Really, the only decision that was left to be made was to just throw the ball away and bring up fourth down.
37-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He's got it. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4, so he'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Roquan Smith. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. So now it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens down 28-24. A minute 52 to play. A possible brutal loss to the playoff hopes in the balance, barring a late score as they start with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Ravens.
Jackson up top again. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
going to air one out for Metcalf. That is hard. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Gary Slay. And the Steelers are right back in this one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game.